Hello, this is Jennifer Steckel from the Direwolf Project. It's great to see you again. Unfortunately, in today's video, we have to talk about a horrific wolf hybrid or wolf dog hybrid pack that has been terrorizing a community in Shasta County. We'll talk about this in today's episode. Thanks for joining us. Stay till the end for your free gift. We'll see you there. So 5 dogs in a pack. Some of them are identified as being wolf dogs. They are roaming the streets in Shasta County, and they killed a dog in a driveway on March 25th. These dogs are apparently not wild. They're owned by a neighbor, and he apparently refuses to get a handle on them. They run wild all the time, and the neighborhood in this particular part of Shasta County in California, in Northern California, this neighborhood happens to be a lot of elderly people. And Sharina Clark, she's the woman whose dog was killed by this wolf dog pack. She stated that her daughter was outside 10 minutes before this wolf dog pack actually came back into the area. So they killed the dog, they left. Her daughter went outside, and the wolf dog pack came back 10 minutes later. Very scary situation. The sheriff's office in Shasta County is working to handle the situation right now, but they have to perform within the law. And that makes sense. They are law enforcement, so they have to perform within the law. So I don't know the law in Shasta County for wolf dogs, but this is one of the biggest problems with owning a wolf dog. There are no clear laws on the books for these animals that can turn vicious. Remember in previous videos, if you're watching this channel, you know that there have been numerous other wolf dog attacks, wolf dog maulings in the last year. This is not a one-off situation. This thing happens because wolf dogs, unfortunately, have a different dynamic. They're neither wild nor domesticated. They can come across as friendly because of their domesticated dog part, and then they can turn wild in an instant. Now, the owner of these particular wolf dogs may not be the best owner, okay? Obviously, he has not trained them. Obviously, he does not have the capacity to house them properly so that they don't get out of his yard. So, and unfortunately, he has multiple of them. Okay, and this is one of the biggest issues that I find. Some people who own wolf dogs have a certain mentality about them. And unfortunately, not all wolf dog owners are responsible people. And wolf dogs need special consideration. They are not purely domesticated. I don't care what content it is. In order to be clear in the law, we have to make a distinction between a domesticated dog and a dog with any recent wolf content. So there has to be a distinction. And unfortunately, some wolf dogs who are actually well trained and very nice have to fall into this category because there are a significant number of wolf dogs that are in the hands of people who are not protecting them, not training them, not able to house them properly. They don't understand the dynamics that are different when you own a wolf dog than when you own a domesticated dog. And this is one example. And the people who get hurt are the neighbors, the people in the community. Okay, wolf dogs are often abandoned. Wolf dogs are often neglected. Wolf dogs are often mistreated, trained improperly for their needs, and housed improperly. So, unfortunately, these particular wolf dogs are in a place, they're in a house that doesn't have the facilities to own wolf dogs. You need to have special consideration for a wolf dog, okay? Many wolf dogs need an 8-foot to 10-foot tall fence, and it needs to be enclosed in the top and also have something on the bottom so that they can't dig out. That's the reality, because wolf dogs are extremely smart and they're manipulative. Okay, wolves themselves are extremely smart and they're resourceful and they're problem solvers. So when you have a combination of a domesticated dog and a wolf, you might need special consideration. And a lot of times that is the case. So unfortunately for this family, their dog has died at the hands of this wolf dog pack. What a terrible way for a dog to go, an unnecessarily terrible way. So this channel is all about bringing information out there. Okay, there are so many channels on YouTube and on the internet that you can find about how great and wonderful wolf dogs are. If you want to live in fantasy land, you can go to those channels and enjoy that content. Wolf dogs are beautiful animals, but they need special consideration. They can't just be bred willy-nilly. High content wolf dogs, mid content wolf dogs, and even low content wolf dogs, depending on what temperament they inherit. And do you think these wolf dog breeders are breeding for temperament? You're out of your mind. They're not breeding for temperament. They're breeding for looks first, because what people want to buy is a dog that looks like a wolf. So you can't guarantee temperament. Not only that, but they're breeding wolves to Siberian Huskies and Alaska Malamutes and German Shepherd dogs. Those are the 3 biggest ones they breed to. So those are already high energy animals, okay? So you're breeding a high energy domesticated dog that needs excessive exercise to a wolf that is a wild animal, okay? And again, I don't care what content percentage your wolf dog is. We have to be clear in the law. We have to be clear. And unfortunately for these particular wolf dogs, the end is not going to be kind. And that's what happens to the majority of wolf dogs. These channels out there that are, telling you how great wolf dogs are, they don't tell you the truth, which is the fact that 90 to 95% of wolf dogs are euthanized by the time they are 2 years old. And these wolf dogs in Shasta County that are running around in their neighborhood as a pack of vicious, untrained animals, you think they're going to find a good end? The odds are not good, depending on the law in that particular county or in that particular state, which I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Maybe I'll do another video on that, talking about the laws in California, because as you know, in the United States, each state has a responsibility, which I agree with, but they need to step up. If you want to be safe in your community from wolf dog owners and wolf dogs, You need to make sure that the laws in your county and your state say what they need to say to protect you and your family. And if you own a wolf dog, I don't care if it's the nicest dog you've ever owned in your entire life. I don't care if it's the best dog that you've ever had. The most loyal, the most kind, the most friendly, never hurt anybody. I don't care. It is your responsibility as a wolf dog owner to do what is right for that wolf dog. House it properly, train it properly. Make sure that your community is safe, because you just never know. You never know. There are wolf dog sanctuaries out there, I know, because I worked with some of them in Colorado who have ambassador wolf dogs, and they go around and they share these wolf dogs with the community to get people to understand the differences about wolves and wolf dogs. And in these sanctuaries, they have wolf dogs that are good and socialized, and they'll be great with people for like 1, 2, 3 years. And then they have to be retired because their attitude changes. And when that happens, they can no longer be ambassadors. What happens to the wolf dog who doesn't live in the wolf dog sanctuary? They happen to live in your neighbor's yard. Well, when that wolf dog gets to the point where it's no longer going to tolerate people or strangers, what happens then? And when do you know that's going to happen? If you're a wolf dog sanctuary, you've been around wolf dogs for a really long time, so you know what to look for. But if you're an owner, maybe you've never had a wolf dog before. Maybe this is your first one. Maybe you've had 3 and then this particular one is different. Okay? I don't know your situation. But if you're a wolf dog owner, it behooves you to make sure that your wolf dog continues to have the temperament that is okay in community. That's your responsibility. You took on the responsibility when you chose to purchase the wolf dog. So unfortunately, I don't know, we'll have to keep up and see what happens to this particular wolf dog pack in Shasta County in Northern California. I hope they don't end in euthanization, but the odds are, because they are vicious, because they are untrained, because they've been housed improperly, and because they have now killed another animal, the odds are it doesn't look good. And unfortunately, this is the reality of wolf dog ownership. So yes, wolf dogs are beautiful, they're wonderful, we love them. We love to look at them. We love to see them running through the forest. We love to imagine how wonderful their temperament is and how great it would be to have a companion as loyal as wolves in the wild are loyal to one another. But we have to face reality too. We can't live in fantasy land forever. We need to grow up and see what is happening to these desperate animals. This should never have happened, and it doesn't have to happen. We can place laws on the books that ban wolf dog breeding or highly regulate wolf dog breeding and make it so that wolf dog owners have to register their dogs so that we know exactly who the dog is, where the dog is, and what the dog is up to. Because wolf dogs are dangerous animals. I'm sad to say. And again, you may have a wonderful one. You may. And I hope you do. And I'm glad that you do if you do. But the majority are not like that. When 90 to 95% of wolf dogs are euthanized by the time they're 2 years old, and wolf dog sanctuaries and rescues are full to the brim with waiting lists 3 years out, there is something wrong. And I'm glad that you yourself have a great wolf dog, or you've known a great wolf dog, or the best dog you've ever owned was a wolf dog. I'm glad that's for you. But that's not the majority. That's not the majority. And channels out there that are telling you how wonderful wolf dogs are lying to you, or they're not telling you the whole truth, okay? So in my book, that's a lie, because they know the truth and they're not sharing that part. But we're here to tell you the truth of the matter. Wolf dogs are dangerous. The majority of them are dangerous. They're either super shy and nervous, or they're friendly, but there's something strange about them. If you do something that is outside of their realm of communication, the way they communicate, then they can go into a wrong direction, right? They misunderstand. And then once that happens, if they attack you or they become aggressive, they're huge animals with instincts that you don't understand quite. Because each wolf dog is different depending on what they've inherited from their wolf ancestry. Or even depending on what domesticated dogs, and what their temperament was like. So please, this is a plea. You don't need to get a wolf dog. There are 100% domesticated dogs that look like wolves that you don't have to get a wolf dog. They're out there. There are beautiful Siberian Huskies, although they do take a lot of work. There are beautiful Alaskan Malamutes. There are people that are breeding dogs that look like wolves, like the Dire Wolf Project. Don't fall for the lie. The one-off chance that you might get a really nice wolf dog. Oh, but my wolf dog is low content. I don't care, because your low content wolf dog could have inherited the temperament from its wild wolf ancestors. Okay, you're gambling. You're gambling with your life, the wolf dog's life, and the life of the people surrounding you, or the animals that surround you too, and like in this case. There's no excuse. The law has to reflect what reality is, not what your fantasy is about what you wish wolf dogs were like. So unfortunately, another animal has to die. Another loving, domesticated dog that was loved by their family has to die because this owner could not take care of his wolf dogs properly. Not only that, but the chances of these wolf dogs' lives ending early is also much higher now that they've killed. And the sad part is, it doesn't have to be like this. We need to get the word out, we need to share, and I know it's not pretty to hear that this happens, but this is reality. Let's wake up and see reality. Many wolf dogs are dangerous animals. Many wolf dogs are confused animals, and they become dangerous when they are not trained or housed properly. And in this case, that's what we're seeing. I'll be back next time to talk to you about the laws in Northern California for Shasta County, to see if there's anything that law enforcement can do to help this particular wolf dog pack, or what we think might happen to the owner according to the laws in Northern California. I'm so sorry to have to report this to you. I hate to do these. It's not my fun thing in life. But unfortunately, there's a lot of misunderstanding out there because of all the cute videos and how sweet and wonderful people portray wolf dogs to be, when that's not the reality, folks. All right, we'll see you next time. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can hear all the news that comes out of this Wolf Dog channel. We'll talk to you next time. Oh, don't forget to go to direwolfproject.com, sign up for our newsletter. That's where we post all about our litters and everything that's going on in the genetics realm at the Direwolf Project. You don't want to miss it because it's fascinating work what we're doing here. We're trying to change what is going wrong in wolf dog ownership, wolf dog breeding, and domesticated breeding. Don't forget to head on over to direwolfproject.com. We'll see you there. Bye-bye.